What's the best way to witness when someone asks about a loved one who rejected the gospel? Is there a best way? Not sure there's a best way in this rather delicate and not uncommon scenario. There you are, you're witnessing to somebody who rightly puts two and two together and concludes, hey, if Jesus Christ exists and he sends people to hell because of their sins, the chief of which would be rejecting him, that means my loved one is in hell. And this is when you start to perhaps panic. Oh no. If they, especially if the death is recent, if they think that if Jesus exists, their loved one is in hell, they might be inclined to reject Jesus Christ, thinking, if I don't believe in Jesus Christ, therefore my loved one isn't in hell. While that statement is illogical, it doesn't matter. It's actually genuine, and I've seen it before. And it's tender, and it's delicate, and it demands some thoughtfulness, and, depending on the scenario, a wide range of options. On the one hand, we have biblical precedent to not back down, to not shy away from these scenarios that we perceive are a bit delicate, and that biblical precedent was actually set by Jesus. If, and you recall, Luke tells us that a tower fell on a bunch of people and killed them, 18 dead. Furthermore, Pontius Pilate was killing people while they were making sacrifices at the altar. And Jesus' words, they strike us as severe, but he upheld the truth, and he used it as an opportunity to evangelize. Jesus' response to this news, and unless you repent, you likewise will perish. Whoa. He didn't dance around it and try to be all wishy-washy on it. No, he hit it pretty hard, but notice what he did. He pointed it back at them as if to say, don't worry about those people. Worry about yourself. That, I think, is one of your options. That you uphold the truth. You're correct, my friend. If they've rejected the good news of Jesus Christ, they have perished because of their sins, the chief of which is rejecting such a great salvation. You're right about that, but they would not want you to join them. Hear the good news of this offer and respond. Don't let that happen to you. I think that's an option. On the other hand, I don't think it's wrong to sometimes kick this can down the street. Not kidding. You could say, without compromising, without somehow getting their loved one out of hell because you're concerned about their response, you could say, you know what, my friend, that is a great question. And we'll deal with that at another time. But right now, it's just so crucial that we focus on you. And I've discovered that response tends to just get them off the subject and get back to focusing the witness encounter on them. Pepperoni pizza for Pete, which in an odd way is a lot like the difference between imputation and expiation. Are you familiar with the difference, Pete?
I didn't order a pizza?
But it actually in Latin means completely, to completely atone. It's a Latin word, expiationem, and yet an action noun because it comes from the past participle stem of